I click this button and then say, yo, what up? How's it going?
It's going great, though I can't see anything.
Oh, I will stream it for you. I'm so sorry. Yeah. So we got Mandalay, the second of your 4 challenges of the Pussycats. Hit me
Yep.
with the, the idea. What's the proposal?
Oh, much like Mandalay herself, this deck is all about using telepathy to dodge incoming attacks.
Okay.
Because you know that fancy little circle on every attack card?
Yeah.
The whole point of this deck is, much like my ragdoll build, incorporating cards that relate to her power in the show. So in this case, it's all about adjusting the attack zone / speed to become untargetable.
Yeah. Okay. I can work with this.
I just need to make some slight adjustments to this deck.
Yeah. 54. Okay. Seems easy enough. Let me go and find some stuff for you. Looks like we are down to use set 4 cards, it appears.
Oh, with my ragdoll build, I plan on adding some deck 4 cards once it comes.
And for this one, you're super down for that as well?
Oh, same thing for Pixie Bob and Tiger once it's their turns.
Love it. Let's do some adding. What exists over here? This is your attack. Okay. Yeah, I'm just looking at what my options are.
By the way, you might not notice I'm doing a special symbol theme with these 4 challenges as well.
No, I haven't noticed. Tell me what's up.
Ragdoll is air, Mandalay is plants, Pixie Bob is going to be fire, and Tiger is going to be water. In other words, this is Avatar element themed.
Oh, okay. Well, that's cool.
Thank you. It's just that I would have gone for Mandalay for Earth as well, but that's also Pixie Bob's symbol.
Yeah. We're looking. He's got a couple more, and I think that we will be happy. Okay. So the number one thing that I gotta do here is I gotta get low blocks into your deck, because I think like your theme is here, right? Like everything already exists. I just like the low blocks just aren't quite enough, you know. And so the cards that I have added in, we'll start from the bottom, are Glamorous. It's a card that uses speed, right? Rescue and also unflips cards, so you get to unflip things like Bewildered and I'll Protect You, Infinite Potential. Unflipping I think is going to be very cool. And then Rescue Completed. It's just a good 2 low block. Showing Off says that if your moves are fast enough, they don't count, which is cool. And then this is also a low block now. And then the other 2, the cards that like could exist, are Encourage Your Trading Partner. You make something 4, and then you use Mandalay's, use your cards to make them slower, or you use something like this to add this card to your card pool. If you've got more health than your rival, you draw a card. you can add this to your card pool and then do stuff like cat scratch. So if you want bonus stats, this card just gives you an extra +1/+1, if that makes sense.
That works. It's just that I basically needed some adjustments for the foundation and attacks. Like, I'm not sure if those are the right numbers to use.
I think the numbers are fine. 17 and 54 is okay. I think that we're gonna take Deku's notebook down to a. So it's not this. This is not set as my current. Why is that not true? That's because of this. Rage. Deku's notebook being unique and Fancy Feast being not unique, I think you should just switch these two.
Well, it's just that I wanted to go for Fancy Feast 2 copies on all 4 of my Pussycat builds because at the moment there's only 1 cat attack per character.
Sure. That's totally fine, but I don't think we're allowed to play Deku's notebook at a 4 of.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah. So I'm going to drop it down to a 2 of as well. I'm going to toss in 2 of this Glamorous. And then I'm going to look at stats on here. So it looks like mids are your highest block zone. So let's take a look at a couple of these mids that we can mess with. This card's very good.
I wanted to at least keep the 4 copies of the characters, like how I do with
Yeah.
characters that don't have a lot of cards.
Right. Makes sense to me. 2, 3, 9.
And I wanted to include I'll Protect You simply because family.
Yeah. That makes sense. I mean, Coda's on the card, right?
Yep. And I would have added the asset as well if there was if I was using the good symbol, but I'm using life.
Right. That makes sense. Let me double check because I want to get this showing off in here, but I got to figure out how to get our stats there. This one does it very easily. This one does not. This one does, but this one gives speed. This one can get there. Yeah, I think showing off at like a 2 of is, or maybe like a 3 of, just for the low block, might be worth it. But it does mean that I got to get rid of some of these blocks. I guess 57. 57.
Actually,
right?
Actually, what I wanted to say is, since it's all about evading attacks and becoming untouchable, the lower the shield, the better.
Yeah, totally. I agree with that.
Just so you know, in case you want to cut some of the high ones.
Okay. Yeah, I think what we do is we do this. And then I want to get rid of one more mid. All your mids are right over here. I think we take Deku's notebook down to a 1 of. So here's the choice that you get to make, right? Because this one was short and sweet. You gave me a really easy one. You gave me a pretty easy deck today.
Wait, really?
Yeah. We've got Deku's notebook. That is a not so great block, but it changes the zone of things and is unique. It is totally chill that we have 2 of this in here. If you want to make it a little more consistent and make it 56 cards, I think this is the first card that I would want to cut. But this card's very on theme for what it is that you want to express with the deck, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think that I'm going to give the deck back to you with it being 2 in here, but if you don't like the consistency of it, the first thing that I would do would be to snap take one of these cards out.
Okay.
Yeah. If you like what's happening foundation wise, don't worry about the encouraging or the terrifying. I just can't I can't add them in here just because your mids are already so high with the amount of mids that we have in our attack zone, right? When we go and we look at our block zones, we've got 29 here. I can't justify putting another mid in. The card that I would be taking away are things like Lessons from Teaki, I Will Protect You, Evade and Copy. Which Lessons from Teaki easily could leave, but I know that you wanted to Cats Like Fish.
True, and although to be honest, I'm a bit wary about including injury.
Why so?
Do I really want to get the guy who basically screwed up Koda's life in this deck?
No, I guess not. That's a fair answer.
Sorry, you know I tend to stick with motifs.
Easy enough.
But
We'll get rid of it.
I totally see what you were doing, but yeah, as you saw with my Nezu build, I tend to stick with themes.
Yeah. That makes sense to me.
Thank you.
All in all, I mean, the cards that you brought me all do the thing. I would maybe. We could maybe take full power clash. Actually, I'm going to. We're going to take full power clash and bring it up to the 4 of, and we're going to take branching snare down to a 2 of, because this card's not very good at doing its job, and this card is very good at doing its job, and they're both 1 mid blocks. I'm a well-known branching snare hater, and this card is very blank in your deck.
Well, I mean, you said that was Ragdoll, but I kind of figured it would be a better fit for this deck solely because it can adjust the speed.
True. So that's only on defense can it adjust the speed. On offense, it adjusts the damage, right?
Correct, but I don't mind having this much. I mean, conveniently enough, I actually pulled 2 full power clashes from the Crimson Rampage sneak.
Yeah. Oh yeah. These are common, so they're like 3 cents at most. I'm sure you can pick them up from.
And the card shop I go to has a bunch of Crimson Rampage duplicates.
Perfect. Yeah. All in all, I think that this is probably where I would leave it.
Well, that was quick.
Yeah. You brought me a good deck. It was only 12 minutes.
Thank you.
Any final thoughts before I let you out?
Nope, I'm good. This is actually a solid build, and I'll work to make this deck a reality and prepare the next feline.
For sure. We'll catch you next time, okay?
Thank you.